If you love Dragon Ball, then you know that Goku is one of Earth's most powerful defenders. But believe it or not, he also has a dark secret. As much good as he's done for Earth and battles that he's won, he's also a villain. It's shocking to think that it's possible, but it's true. We've found evidence to show Goku unleashing his dark side, and you aren't gonna want to believe it. But first, why not slide on over to the subscribe button for Screen Rant's channel? One click on the red button means videos delivered to your inbox daily, and they're free. How's that for service? Here's some emoji. Do you think you can tell us what movie they represent? Stay to the end to find out if you were right.
Well, here I am. Go ahead, show me what you've got.
Oh yeah? Well then, how about giving us a taste of this android's power?
When Goku goes looking for a fight, time after time, Goku has made one thing perfectly clear to the universe. He is obsessed with fighting and winning. He values that above all else. Often, his drive to fight others and defeat them will lead to him making poor decisions. Goku picks fights with other entities and angers them, making them turn their hate towards Earth. Or worse, if he thinks that he'll lose a fight, he won't step in. He'd rather analyze and study than take action, even if it's at the expense of others. Goku's inability to break this habit puts him in opposition to good. He knowingly lets himself be blinded by the desire to fight, causing problems all over the world for those fighting for good.
You're done, Goku. I've won at last.
Beerus. During the Battle of the Gods film, the character Beerus was introduced as the main antagonist. Beerus is on a quest to find the legendary Saiyan god. While traveling to Earth, he decides to stop at King Kai's planet. There, Beerus pummels Goku, and later on Earth, the other Z fighters. None of the fighters are making any progress against Beerus, and it's looking dire. Only Goku can save them. When Goku finally does show up, it's revealed that he's been watching the beatdowns the whole time. That isn't very good of Goku, watching his friends lose and get hurt. Instead of stepping in, he stepped to the sidelines. In doing so, he embraced the dark instead of light.
Will you just stay down already?
My world's at stake. I can't give up.
Universal survival. One could argue that Goku has an addiction to battling. He's like a supervillain that's attracted to hunting down their nemesis at all costs. This addiction has had dire consequences. Like in the ongoing Universe Survival Saga, multiple universes are fighting against their own extinction. 8 out of the 12 are competing. The Omni King, who's in charge, kind of forgot about the tournament until Goku reminded him. He does so out of selfishness. He wants to fight. His addiction is driving his actions. As a result, he makes it so the tournament will happen. This means that universes will be destroyed by the Omni King, all so Goku can feed his fighting needs.
Tell him to come home now! And I don't want to hear any crap about training. It's an emergency! That evil scumbag Frieza has come back to life and the Earth's in danger!
Scumbag, am I?
Frieza's back
what?
to life?
That can't be true.
Revival of Frieza. In the Dragon Ball Z universe, no hero is more beloved than Goku. He spends much of his time and effort training to be the best Saiyan in the universe. Don't get us wrong, we love the dedication. However, that single-mindedness has its flaws. Goku and Vegeta were training millions of miles away when Frieza shows up. Goku could have gone into the hyperbolic time chamber to continue training. He chooses not to. Instead, he yet again baits Frieza and causes problems. Frieza ends up destroying all of Earth because of Goku's arrogant actions. Goku is not making things better like a hero is supposed to. Thankfully, Whis rewound time to undo the damage and change history, but that was too close for comfort.
Not good! Disappear or die!
Future Trunks. Are you noticing a trend with Goku? Many times, his tendency to shift into the villain side revolves around his fighting. It seems like if he stopped fighting, maybe he would stop the possibility of being a bad guy. Like with the Future Trunks story arc, Goku yet again instigates a fight with someone. This time, it's Zamasu. As a result, Zamasu built up some real hate for humans. He hated them so much, he wanted to see their complete destruction as a species. He wanted to get revenge on them. Goku is supposed to be protecting humans, and yet he keeps putting them in danger. If only Goku hadn't picked a fight, then humanity wouldn't be in trouble.
Trunks! Goku! If we fight together, we'll win this! This battle is going to be hard. I'll do my best. All right. If you're up for it,
Dragon Ball Super. Goku embodies strength and determination. Oftentimes, he directs his strength towards the protection of Earth and the weak. Notice how we said often and not always, because Goku can make decisions that draw him to the evil side, even if he doesn't always realize it at first. In Dragon Ball Super, Goku is bored. His usual training isn't cutting it. He wants more. That's when he cooks up a multiverse tournament. It may seem like he's doing it for everyone, but really, it's just for Goku. Worse, losers will get obliterated. The consequences aren't enough to stop Goku because his selfish desire to train kicks in. He said he'd destroy universes on a whim. That doesn't sound like good guy talk to us.
Do you understand what I'm saying? We're trying to prepare. We can give you a fair fight. So why don't you try some patience? Now we're going to power up. You stand there and be quiet. I'll tell you when it's time to fight.
Tournament of Power. Some people say you best learn through experience and practice. Maybe when you're first starting out though, you shouldn't be learning by, say, having to defend the Earth all by yourself. There's a lot at stake here. Goku is training Trunks and Goten when he has the chance to fight Fat Boo. He leaves the saving Earth part to the two boys who are still in the early phases of learning. Goku thinks that having to save Earth will be good motivation for the boys. However, they're helpless against Super Boo. You should never leave children alone to try and defend a whole planet, especially when they aren't fully trained. That is some supervillain thinking right there.
Good! Don't hold back! I can take it!
I have truly enjoyed meeting you, warrior. All right.
Universe 6 Tournament. In the Universe 6 storyline, Goku is going up against Frost. Rather than using his extensive skills to simply defeat Frost, Goku toys with him. Why? Because Frost is pretending to be on the side of good. It doesn't last too long because Frost knocks Goku out with a secret weapon. This whole time, Goku could have finished off Frost. After all, the fate of Earth is at stake. This is no time to be messing around. Goku's indifference towards Earth is akin to the way that a supervillain could care less about consequences. They simply like the chase and don't care too much for Earth.
You have to create that need. Son, use the pain of loss.
But how, Dad? I haven't lost anything.
Putting his sons in danger. It might surprise you to learn that Goku has a family. When did he have time to have kids? Since he spends most of his time fighting or training to fight. He isn't your stay-at-home kind of dad type. He does spend time with his family. Goku can often be found training with his son Gohan to make him a Super Saiyan 2. It starts to turn to the bad side when Goku takes it too far with Gohan. In preparing for the Cell games, Gohan is training a great deal. Instead of gradually building his son up, he blasts him with a Kamehameha. This blast could have killed Gohan, who is in base form. Again, Goku is more preoccupied with power than safety.
What are you? I put everything I had into that attack.
Transporting Cell. Goku is known for having great physical prowess. He's one of the most powerful beings in all of the universe. He's also an amazing tactician when it comes to fighting. However, these two traits combined cannot excuse his poor decision-making skills. During the Cell Games storyline, Cell was threatening to self-destruct despite being beaten. Goku decides he must transport Cell off the planet to avoid a catastrophe, which is a great idea. However, he transports Cell to King Kai's planet. Why would he do that? Cell blows up and wipes out the planet with him. Goku didn't spare a planet. He merely swapped out one for another, leading to its complete destruction. Why not drop Cell off in space or another desolate place instead?
Don't forget, your planet's culinary feats are the only reason it continues to exist. But if you prefer, I can destroy it now and you can practice in peace.
No, that's okay. I'm sorry.
Goku is known for being a force of good, but we've just exposed his dark side. How do you feel about that? Which supervillain moment blows your mind the most? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to Screen Rant on YouTube so you can stay up to date with our awesome videos. The answer to our emoji quiz is...